What's up, guys? Welcome back. Look, this week, this summertime, still tinkering on the duck hole. So today, you gotta have a place to sit during the winter, right? We are putting together a new redneck mallard duck blind, complete with skids. So this is like a frame job skid blind, something that's really taken off in the past few years of duck hunting. We've always used them when they made sense. So like in new reforested land, all that, skid blinds and all that work really good. So today, we're gonna put this together. We're gonna go through the whole process, show you guys that end of it. We're gonna put it on the skids, and then we're gonna either hook it up to the truck or the four-wheeler, and we're gonna drag it to where we're gonna hunt. And then we'll get it put in. We'll show y'all that hole, talk about the stuff around it, why we're putting it there, this, that, and the other, but really show you the steps from start to finish on fixing up a new duck hole. We don't have a blind where we're going. This will be brand new. I walked in and hunted there a couple of times last year. Had some pretty good hunts, so now it's time to get comfortable while we're there. And ultimately, the reason you use a duck blind, two reasons: comfort and better concealment. You'll see when we get in there, the trees aren't very big. So, no, we're gonna get it put together. Me and Bradley, guy I hunt with a lot, so we're gonna killing time. It's early in the morning. It's supposed to rain later today, so we tried to pick like the coolest day here at the end of July, 1st of August we could find. So we're gonna get it, we're gonna roll, and we'll time lapse this next part unless I like smash my finger or something, and then that way y'all can watch it and laugh. But hey, let's get to it.
Lead me down to the river, down to the river. Lead me down to the river where I'll stay. Lead me down to the river, down to the river where I'll give my life away. Where you go, I will follow. Going, I will follow. Where you go, I will follow just behind. Where you go,
All right, she's assembled. Now, time to install. Took a little longer than we thought, but I'll tell you what, that sucker is rock solid. So it ain't going nowhere. Look, it's got a cover, it's got a floor. We're gonna wait till we get to the hole to do that. So I'm gonna hook it up to the truck, and we're gonna drag it down to the duck hole. And then once we get there, we'll swap over to the mule or some sort of off-road device. I'm not taking my truck in the middle of the hole. So, hey, let's hook that sucker up and get out of here. Now, we wait on Bradley with the mule. Okay. Yeah. Tell you something I figured out in my short time on this earth, and in my even shorter time duck hunting. There ain't nothing about building, moving, changing a duck blind that is quick. Nothing, if you want a good one. So this morning, took a while to build. Guess what? It also, now you have to go at turtle speed, so it takes a while to get to the hole. So, but we almost there. If my pink flagging is still up, we'll know right where this duck blind needs to go. So let's hope that the pink flagging is still with us. I know about where it should be. I just think it'd be kind of cool if the pink flag was still there. When you kill that many ducks that well in a spot, you need a duck blind there. So that's a pro tip, keeping your blind bag, flagging tape. It ain't for you to get lost, it's so you remember where you was at. Oh, there it is. Let's get her in, boy. Which way is the front on this thing? So I need to come in from that way.
Yeah, you need to turn around.
I ain't got to turn around. I'm just going to drive in there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the land of the mosquito when we go to tearing down this brush right here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Oh, this is going to be so bad. We're about to get eaten alive while we're in here. You hear me?
Yep.
But let's see. I need to know when the end of that blind is past that cypress tree. The tail end.
Alright.
Good? Ah, let's look at it. Let's, we're here. Yes, sir. Looking right there. Now look, here's the other thing about this hole. The reason I like him right there where he's at. This is of dire importance. You got to pay attention now. We're facing right here, due south. Just like this, due south. That blind northeast is directly at your back. Do you know where the sun comes up at the beginning of duck season? Comes up a little north of east. Now, as it goes on in the year, it gets a little south of east, so it'll get to right there, but look what's right there. Big old locust tree to block it. So the sun is against them and for us. You gotta have every edge. Them suckers is slick now. You gotta be thinking about this when you put a duck blind in. Now, in the evening, you don't come here in the afternoon if you're an afternoon duck hunter, because you're gonna need the best pair of shades you can buy and just hope and pray, because your corneas will be burnt smooth out. But Bradley can tell you, he hunted with me here. We killed them right here. Technically, when I was with Bradley, we killed them right there, but we had a south wind, so we had to move. Huh? Right here. Yeah, that's why that pink flagging tape's in that cypress tree. So look, you sitting here, let me tell you how this works. I'll just give you a little rundown of how this works. We'll be sitting right there. Them ducks come by, here's what they do. They go over your head. They go right out there. They make a little tight circle and they'll be blocked. That tree will be gone, trust me. He ain't, he ain't, at least the top half of them will be gone. But we may leave the bottom half for brush for the blind, but they'll hook. And they're gonna come right over that shortest cypress tree. The decoys will be right over here, and they're gonna get right here centered up. Shame on them. That's all I gotta say about it. Shame on them. Because when they do, there's gonna be a firestorm, a heavy shot, and Benelli's coming out at them. But that's what we do it for. I've tried, you gotta population control them. They will not kill themselves. So somebody gotta do it. Might as well be me. Not to mention, them green-winged teal love this little spot, and this, you could call this the trap, the grocery store, you call it whatever you want to. I like the trap, but we may change the name. But him, we're gonna spend a lot of time in him, right there. It's on, son. It is on. Now look, here's the deal with this blind too. It comes with a camouflage cover for insulation and for a good brush base layer. We're not going to put it on today. We still have 3 months till duck season. There's no reason to let it sit out here in the sun and bake and tear up and bugs and rats and everything else that lives out here. So today we're just gonna have the frame in. So this is duck blind placement. Next time you see it, when we come to brush blinds and all that, it'll look completely different. We'll put the skin on it, we'll put the floors in it, but for today, we ain't doing that. We got mission accomplished for today. It is installed, it is assembled and installed, which is the two hardest parts of duck blind building. Brushing one, simple, nothing to it. It's just cut 3 times as many willows as you think you need and put them on there. When you think you got enough, cut 3 times that many, and then get you another stash on a trailer so that when you come back and the beavers have toted it off and the rats and everything else, you still have plenty. But that's it. This is duck blind placement 101. Mark your spots. Don't be like, well, you know, because I could have pulled in here. You heard me when I pulled in here. I said, I think it's somewhere around that point. And then I got to the angle where I could see my flagging on that cypress tree. So I knew, because first time we hunted here, me and Chip hunted right there. We killed them, but they wanted to be out here. So every time I come in here after that, I moved just a little further this way. And when I ended up right there, and I was standing up under that locust tree one morning, we killed them. I'm talking about killed them. So perfect, beautiful footage. Everything was great. So there you go. That's the end of it. Look, I know this ain't probably the most entertaining video we've done in a minute. You know, Si's been making tea and Jace been catching frogs and frog legs. But look, this is part of duck hunting. This is what it is. When you own land, when you manage land, and you're a duck hunter, you got that annoying beep in. No, I'm kidding. This is what you have to do. This is part of. You can't just show up in November, December, and be like, "Why ain't my ducks here? We ain't killing no ducks." Well, I've noticed a strict correlation between effort and duck hunting. Greater effort, better duck hunting. That's all it is to it. Get out there, work. What else you gonna do? I mean, hey, they canceling football on us. They canceling everything. So I mean, you're gonna be. It's probably last year we get 6 ducks, because after they cancel all the college football, them ducks gonna be flying into your windshields because they tired of getting shot at. They're gonna be tired of this mess. I can tell you that right now. Them crappies, they was slitting their wrist out there on the lake this spring. So it's just, it is what it is. But that's it. We're installed. Look, like, subscribe, comment. We'll bring you back here when we get ready to brush all these blinds and show y'all how we do that. So appreciate y'all. We're out.
Meet me down